Hello, hello. My name is Emma, and I'm the DM or Dungeon Master of DnDVL. Just as a brief disclaimer to our audience, everything we say or do tonight is acts of fiction. None of it is real, and we do not condone some of the behaviors depicted in tonight's episode of DnDVL. With that out of the way, if I can speak tonight, let's start introducing people. So we have Elena board hopping for us.
Hello, hope everyone's having a good night.
We also have Bree.
Hi.
Bree, do you want to describe your character for us?
I'm currently drawing her, actually. She is a blonde Eladrin, also known as an elf. She's dressed in mostly blue tones and has light blue wings on her back.
All right. Do you also...
She has wings?
The wings from the...
Yeah, the tickets.
Yeah, the
tickets.
tickets.
Oh.
We've all got wings. They came free with your Xbox.
Not me. I have the oldest Xbox known to man.
No, you don't. I got mine
You
on
have
day one.
wings.
Wait a minute, DM Emma.
Yeah.
I know we got that session later, but what do you mean we have wings? I thought we were getting little butterfly pins as our tickets. Are you telling me we're getting
No.
full-sized wings?
They're full-size wings. They sort of wrap around your wrists and also, hook onto your shoulders.
Oh,
my
like Storm's cape.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
But Bree, what's your character's name as a
name?
reminder?
I forgot. Her name is Dylan. I didn't forget her name.
Alrighty. And then we also have Ethan.
Greetings and salutations. How are we all doing tonight?
Also do the same thing of describing your character and character's name.
I am playing an Eladrin who has orange tones. He's a fall Eladrin. He's got a goatee and a ponytail, and it's the colors of leaves in fall. It starts at green at the roots, gets yellow as you move further down, and red at the ends. He is the twin brother of Dylan, and his name is Dylan.
Yes.
Yes, but you can call him Dill.
Next up is Robert.
Hello, mortals.
Robert, same thing as the others.
All right, I'm playing Morgan Leslay, who is also an Eladrin. She looks shockingly like Dylan, except saturated and with more of a yellow color scheme going on. She's got bright yellow hair, sort of a little
So
I
you're
see you
more
have your hand raised.
So you're more saturated than Dylan, but less saturated than Dylan.
Yes, that is correct.
Glad to know.
That everything?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, then we got Nick.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nick. I'm playing a clown, a real genuine clown named Gilderoy Willikers, but the Gilderoy is silent. He is a clown. Imagine a clown. So he is he has orange hair, a purple clown nose, and a red coat with coattails. And the most important part is that he has a cheap top hat that's labeled $6.99 on it, and an unknown amount of rabbits in his hat, all named number 37.
Unknown amount.
I was going to say at least 37 of them.
There's at least.
Alrighty. And then finally we have Jazz.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Jazz. I'm losing my voice. But I'm playing Da-Xia, who is an air genasi. I have white hair, and I'm just covered in pink. And also I'm blue. Dabba-dee-dabba-die, my skin is blue.
That's a song from the...
That's all my voice can do right now, you guys.
Alrighty. With that, if you are interested in what module we are playing the Wild Beyond the Witchlight. And in case all of you didn't know, we're playing 5th edition D&D. So
The best edition.
yes.
If you disagree with me, you can come to D&D Club that meets every Tuesdays and Fridays from 6 to 9 p.m. And if you don't think 5th edition is the best edition, you can come talk to me, and we're going to have a
Constructive discussion.
constructive discussion.
Have you played more than 5e?
Over
Oh,
a
not at all.
quest. Guys, hear me out. Pathfinder,
Guys, Lancer.
All right, thank you for
I
your
haven't
time,
looked at
Jazz.
much.
The door is right over
All
there.
right, I'll see you guys.
What about Lancer, you guys? The mech Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my
Guys, what
gosh.
about Call of Cthulhu?
I
Hear
need
me
to
out.
play
Curse
that.
of Strahd.
Guys, hear me out. Baldur's Gate 1,
the-
2, and 3.
That's 5e.
Nuh-uh.
And then same thing as last time, except Bree, Robert, you cannot speak for this turn, but the other three, one
Womp
of
womp.
you, volunteer to describe what happened last time and get a point of inspiration as a reward.
I think Nick should do it.
I think Nick should do it too.
Okay. Here I go. All right, so
This
last
should be
time on Dragon Ball Z,
Oh my god.
we winded up in a Fey forest. We're gonna see where the party was split for a small second. Dylan and Da-Xia were tied to a tree, to which Dylan, Morgan, and Gilderoy, I forgot my own character's name, all had to save them from the tree, and in doing so, they found was it a fairy or a dragon?
It's a fairy dragon.
Oh,
It's both.
we found a fairy dragon in a cage, one which Morgan shook a lot at Da-Xia's command, and was finally freed due to my illusions.
That's not why.
No, that's why he was free. There's now a rabbit in the cage.
No.
Yeah. I'm doing the recap. I'm the one who manipulates what happened last time.
It's not how that works.
And then after that, we went to somebody's house. And then we fought that somebody because they were evil. And we didn't like them.
You don't even know what we did last session.
I very much would like to apologize for that last part. I think Cool Math Games was really taking over at that point.
You're all good. Can someone else fill in what happened in between finding Sir Talavar and going to Jingle Jangle's place?
Are Bree and I allowed to
Yes.
I was gonna make a joke about, can I give Nick the help action?
fill in?
Oh yeah, there was something
Use
about
your phone a friend.
Oh yeah, there's something about a spring in a boulder. That happened too.
Yes.
Morgan got launched into a geyser. Well, decided
Funny.
to go into a geyser
Yes.
and got launched to the top of the geyser.
It's not important to the story, but it was funny, and you should have all been there.
You don't
Oh,
know what's
yeah.
not important to the story.
Huh.
I acquired a very important item.
Never mind, it was very important to the story.
If
Thank
we
you.
find any goblins we need to offend,
I
then it'll
can
be
offend them
invaluable.
that we
with my music.
need to offend. It's
Yeah.
a must.
exactly.
Listen, I'm just saying, I have a flute. I can offend them.
Am I obnoxiously loud right now?
No.
I don't think you are.
Always.
Nope.
Okay, cool. I'm usually like that. So
You're always
I was-
obnoxiously loud.
Yeah, but
Nick, you'll always be obnoxiously
Well, I was
loud
co-
to me.
Thank you. I was
Thank you, Barbie.
I was concerned for the viewers. I'm not upset if I break your guys' eardrums.
That's why
Thanks
I
for your
keep getting
concern.
noise complaints.
I'm not the sole reason why that happens, and you know. it.
But alrighty. So with that, we'll start today's session. Thank you very much, Nick, for giving us the recap. You get a point of inspiration.
Right.
Huzzah.
Now then,
Different character.
as our little
Wrong
misfit
boy.
party marches their way to the Brigands, is that how you pronounce it?
Yes.
Yes.
Brigands Tollaway, we, the viewers, shift our gaze far, far away. Standing in an almost empty room is Blightstraw, one of the many coven members. She faces a woman with long, flowing aqua hair that fish swim around in. Summer, oh summer. Not speaking to me, eh? Blightstraw takes her slimy little hands and wraps them around Summer's plump, rosy cheeks. Listen here. Your little attempt to dethrone the coven didn't work. As for your companion, Blightstraw lets go of Summer and makes her way to a corner of the room where dusty old shadow boxes lay. She places her hand on one of them and gestures towards it. Well, he's probably already dead. Isn't that great? The look on your face is priceless. Now then, I assume you understand the severity of your actions, don't you? Yes. Yes, I do. Good. Now be a doll and conjure up some waves because you know me. I love a good flood. Blightstraw's laughter echoes as we focus back in on the party. So, last we left off, we all are still on the hill, and you start to leave the hill with Steve, who you have, Steve, who works for the Bridgens. He's sort of just leading the way to where y'all need to go, and as you sort of just have him apprehended, that's the word I was thinking of before. As you have him apprehended, the trees sort of look at you, and they're just like, who is that?
The trees are looking at us?
Yeah, remember how last time the
yes,
trees
yes,
were
yes,
talking?
That's right.
What language do they speak?
Um,
They speak Vietnamese.
no. But yeah, they sort of just look at you, and they're just like, who is that?
This is an imposter. He was pretending to be Jingle Jangle this whole time.
Imposter among us.
I love that game.
Very sus.
Oh.
This already got bad.
Well, thank you for taking care of him. Are you on your way to find Jingle Jangle now?
Yeah, he's gonna lead us right to her. Isn't that right, Steve?
Yeah, I guess I am. I have no other choice, really.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
is correct,
Yeah.
Steve.
that's right.
Morgan, give him a shake.
I pick him up and just shake him.
Both of you roll intimidation checks.
Guys, knock it off. You're scaring 37.
That's an 8.
An
I,
8.
I drop him.
That's a 13?
Okay, so yeah, Da-Xia's shake him does initially scare him,
Yeah, that's right.
but the fear sort of fades as Morgan sort of just drops him on his face, and he's like,
Oh.
that just hurts.
Good.
Okay. I guess we're going now. Okay. And as you all sort of start making your way down off the hill, one of the trees stops you. Specifically Morgan, and they're just like, hey, as a thank you for, going out of your way to save Jingle Jangle, here's an iron key. It's one of the many keys she made, but we don't really know, the use for it. And she sort of just left it out here one day and never got a chance to, bring it back inside. So, it's yours now.
Oh, thank you. If I find out what it's for, I'll let you know after I
Alrighty.
open it.
Thank you. Alrighty, and do all of you make your way?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
I guess.
Alright. So
God bless
actually,
you.
as you make your way, you do stumble across something. So right now, the water level in the swamp area is sort of low, and you are sort of just walking and walking and walking, and you find a little bit of a stream sort of just running past you. And do any of you go up to the stream?
Is this stream running perpendicular to our path?
Yes.
Is there any visible way of crossing the stream?
I mean, it's not like a deep stream.
What if I just jump over it?
I mean, you could try. It is like a 10-foot wide stream.
I can make that jump. I can do that.
If you want to try, you can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump the stream.
All right. Acrobatics check, please.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That's a natural 20.
Oh yeah, you make it fully over, not slipping, and you even
I do a flip.
Yeah, you do a flip. You sort of just make it over with nothing stressing you out.
All right, I'm also going to try to jump the stream.
All right. Once again, acrobatics check.
That is a 19.
19. You sort of make your way over too with like nothing stressing you out.
I'm going to jump the stream.
Acrobatics check, please.
Can't see. Hold on. There we go. That's right. Acrobatics.
How good are clowns at acrobatics?
We're about to find out.
17.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought he was just going to say 7. I was going to be so
I was so ready to fall in. I didn't expect to succeed.
So yeah, you also make it over and nothing
Oh my
stresses
God.
you out.
Oh my God, I did it!
Before the twins cross, we should consider how Steve is getting over this.
Steve.
Shot. Just throw him.
Steve sort of just looks down and then looks back up and then looks down and then back up and it's just like,
Go on, Steve. Make the jump.
Just a hop, skip, and a jump, Steve. Come
But,
on.
but
If
I
you
don't
don't do
wanna.
it, you're fried.
I don't wanna.
My hand
I
just
missed the
starts
part where
glowing
that's my problem.
with the light
Hey,
of the
Spider-Man
sun.
reference.
I hold out my
What is
hand
a
and it's just
spider?
glowing with the light of the sun. I'll be like, Steve.
Roll persuasion.
That is a 6.
Oh no.
Womp womp.
Steve sort of just looks at you. Mouth goes like paper thin, and it's just like, I'm not sure about that one. Sir Talavar, on the other hand, just sort of floats over and it's just like, so gee, how you doing today, bud?
I'm doing swell. How are you, fairy dragon?
I'm doing okay. Back to Steve. Steve is just like, and he sort of just like dips his feet into the water real quick. And he's just like, ooh, you see, if I fell in that would be like really cold. So if we could like not do that, that would be great.
Steve, just jump.
Dill,
Can I?
Dill,
Yes.
throw him.
Throw him?
Bob, throw me!
I apologize, Morgan, but I don't think I have the strength to do that.
Dylan,
Do it.
throw him.
I would like to try and throw him.
All right, athletics check, please.
That's a 7.
Can I? Oh no, I'm on
Wait,
the other side of the river.
I would like to give the help action.
Okay.
One of you grabs his hands, the other one grabs his feet, and you just like.
Yeah.
That didn't help at all. That was a nat 1.
Oh.
Making it a 2.
Oh.
So, before Steve can even realize you're picking him up, you pick him up, and you start doing like, you grab him by, like, his shirt with, like, your two hands and sort of just swing back and forth, and you toss him, and he sort of, like, flails his arms midair for a second before fully landing face first into the stream.
Well, there you go. You're wet and you're cold.
Get
and
the
now
back up.
just continue walking across.
Get the back up. It's shallow.
He then just proceeds to lay down in the water,
I
hands like crossing his chest as he slowly makes his way downstream.
Man.
Is Dylan just a bully at this point?
Yes.
You're all bullies.
What a loser. I'm
Oh,
not
I
the
guess we
bully.
better go get him.
What do you mean? What do you mean we better go get him?
I'll
go get him.
I'll go get him. I'm just gonna step into the stream and go get him.
Okay. As you step into the stream,
Oh no.
you do notice that the stream has a really odd reflection in it. Roll a wisdom saving throw real quick.
It's okay. I'm good at those.
Oh yeah.
15.
Okay, with a 15, you don't get like entranced by the reflection, but you do notice that the reflection is that of like somewhere else. Like it's actively showing you another part of somewhere in Prismere. Like is your best guess.
Wow, I look so pretty.
Meanwhile, what you're seeing in the reflection is sort of like a toad-like creature relaxing in a pool of water, while miniature versions of like the toad sort of ladle them with water and pour it all over like their head and shoulders. So you're actively watching like a toad take a bath, essentially, if that makes sense.
Weird. Anyway, I'm gonna go get him.
All right, you start making your way down the stream.
Steve.
I-
Steve.
Your movement is halved at the moment.
Well, good thing I have really, really fast movement because I'm a monk.
Yes. And if you want to make an athletics check to see if you can grab him real quick.
19 plus. I can't do math.
Ooh,
Well, without even adding anything.
23.
Yeah. So with a 23, you easily just pick him up by the shoulder.
I'm gonna grab him by like the scruff of his neck like a cat.
Okay.
Steve.
Oh, hello there.
Come on, buddy. We gotta go back. Come on.
But I don't want to go
No,
there.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
Let's go. I'm gonna swing him over my shoulder and go back.
Can I just stay on your shoulder the whole time?
No.
Oh. Okay.
No, you're all wet and you're getting my beautiful fur coat all wet.
Steve just looks even more scrungly now.
Yeah.
He's just a
Sopping
cat.
wet, sad cat.
Yeah. But yeah, you make your way back to the others, and
When I get back, I'm gonna fat rat grab Steve and just put him on the ground.
you do that. He's just like, ow. Okay.
Hmm.
Are the other two coming? Can the one that threw me not come with us? Like,
No, they have to come with us.
Also, they both threw you.
but okay. How are you two making it over the stream?
I'm gonna attempt to jump.
I'm also going to attempt to jump.
All right, acrobatics from both of you.
Awesome. I'm neutral at those.
That's a 13 for me.
13, so you sort of make it over. Granted, you land a little bit on the wobbly side, almost like falling backwards, but you do pretty all right.
19 for me.
19? Oh yeah, you get over there, no problem.
I am the better sibling, of course.
It's because I'm missing 3 inches of my height.
It's
I'm
always
off
the
balance.
it's always the 3 inches of height.
Huh, short.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's a sore subject.
Don't hit me.
Hey, don't get short with her.
That was good.
She's rather short-tempered, it's true.
Stop. She's already dead.
Oh, come on, guys. We don't need to be so mean. Don't make her feel
Yeah,
small.
no need to go so low.
I was gonna say something like that. Don't make her feel so small.
So, you continue making your way down.
Let's not stoop to her level.
And eventually, you make it there.
As
We
you do.
made it here.
We finally made it here.
Huzzah!
So, a foggy marsh stretches out before you. Rickety causeways made of wooden planks form a wide web-like structure above the bog. 300 feet away, many of these causeways converge on an enormous ivy-covered tree stump that rises a good 10 feet above the 20-foot-high fog bank that enshrouds it. And you have made it to the Brigand's Tollaway. So, yeah.
Fascinating. I need to pull up the map to see what exactly that looks like.
I'm gonna just so Steve is in front of us, leading the way, I presume.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna come up behind him, sort of grab him by the head, spin him around to face me, and be like, "All right, now where's your boss?"
I see where we
Oh,
are.
my boss, if I remember correctly, he's in like the main dining hall area? Question mark.
You sound a little uncertain.
Yeah, well, let's just say me and the boss don't really get along. The boss is sort of mean. And I don't like the boss. But, yeah, we can go there. And I'm hoping that once we get there, I can sort of just stay outside and let y'all, handle the negotiating, I guess.
No.
No,
Oh.
you will have to come in with us.
Now that you said that, we're going to make you come in with us.
Yes, of
Oh,
course.
no.
The
Okay.
more the merrier.
Besides, you'll want to be around if things get ugly. You wouldn't want to miss us beating up your boss, would you?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any reason why it would get ugly. In fact, I think you all fight pretty beautifully.
Oh, thank you, G.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I guess I'll do it. I really don't want to, but I guess I will. Oh. But yeah, if you all wanna RP real quick, I need to double check something.
So Steve is not in the best terms with his boss.
I wonder why. What did Steve do?
I wonder who the boss is.
He's presumably a brigand, right? We're in the place called the Brigand's Tollway.
That wouldn't make any sense.
You know what? Maybe you're right.
Maybe we're being too hasty. Maybe the name isn't as important as we may think it is.
Well, in any
Maybe
case,
that's just what the name wants you to think. The master of illusion is misdirection. Sorry, first step I meant.
that does make sense.
Gee,
But
well,
then-
Gee, I have no idea what you just said.
Okay, then I'll say it again. The first step of illusion is misdirection. So, if the place is called the Brigands, then obviously the boss can't be a brigand, you see. Yes!
I don't know
Okay.
if that
Makes no
logic
sense,
works
G.
here.
0 cents.
You could just
I mean, it
ask
doesn't make
Steve.
sense. That is true. We could just ask Steve.
Ask me what?
Is your boss a brigand, Steve?
Yeah?
Well, there you go.
Shucks!
Insight check.
Okay.
You know,
Entire theory
Steve.
went downhill.
Steve, you know, G. Even though I
Okay.
couldn't understand it, I still
18.
think your line of thinking was sound.
So,
Why, thank you. I do make sound when I'm thinking. I then honk the clown nose.
Yeah,
So-
you could hear the gears just clanking in there.
So with an 18, Steve definitely ain't lying about the fact that his boss is a brigand. So like,
You know, I think G was actually correct. Steve is a liar. Morgan, give him a shake.
I pick up Steve and just shake him.
but I'm telling the truth. He's not a brigand.
Don't lie to me.
But with your insight check, he's not lying.
I know. I'm just kidding.
That's not.
I am not going to do the insight check.
I just wanted you to.
I'm also not
Interrogate
going to do the
him.
inside check.
I just wanted you to shake him.
We'll
I'm just
figure it out
kidding.
eventually.
He's telling the truth, but
Is he
Morgan,
making-
you should give him another little shake.
Okay, is he making a satisfying rattling sound when I shake him?
Yes, and as you shake him, a couple of scales pop off of him.
I'm gonna pick them
no.
up. Are they shiny?
Yeah, but they're also a little bit scratched up.
Ooh, mine now.
You have now just acquired 3 green shiny kobold scales.
Nice.
Good for you.
I'm gonna hold Steve by his tail and just like with one hand and just like shake him.
Okay. Can you please not do that? It's making me really dizzy.
Tell the truth, Steve.
The truth is my middle name is in fact Bob, so like the boss that called me get the job done Bob, was correct, sorta, I guess, in a weird way, but it's weird that they remember my middle name but not my first name.
That was weird.
Insight check.
Okay, insight check.
I think I'm good at those. That's a 12.
His middle name is not Bob.
I'm still holding him by the tail, but I start like spinning him around my head.
Oh no, I'm sorry. My middle name's not Bob. I just thought it was cool because I saw a tomato once with the same name, and like he seemed pretty cool, right? Right.
An illusionist. One that watches VeggieTales even.
Oh my god. I have a cousin who was an editor on VeggieTales.
No way. Are you
really?
serious?
Yeah.
No way.
I need to meet them immediately.
Right now.
Real
Yeah.
quick, not on WDVL, but the other station, WCVF, used to have a liner that went with the VeggieTales theme song.
Oh my
About
God.
listening to
Should.
radio.
Gosh.
Yeah. But just if you were wondering, you're listening to WDVL 89.5, The Inferno. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
She's like a
So you're a fan of tomatoes, huh?
legend.
Steve, if that's even your real name.
Yeah, I really like tomatoes. You know, ketchup's a great invention.
I agree. I really do like tomatoes.
This guy's talking awfully fast for someone being spun around.
It's the speed, man. It's me going around in circles that's making me talk so fast.
Gotta go fast.
Like a wise man once said.
But
Gotta go fast.
That's
question
right.
for all of you. How exactly are you walking across the causeways? Are you like stepping carefully? Are you not really minding your step? Are you
Oh, I was-
running across?
I had thought
skipping.
that we had not started walking across them yet.
I'm skipping.
Okay.
If we were having this conversation while walking across, then I just like was thinking the whole time, just like glaring at Steve the entire time as he eluded us with his lies.
Yeah. I can't walk all that quick while spinning Steve around, so.
All right.
Bree, do you mind if I take control of both of our characters for a second?
Go for it.
Awesome. Dylan and Dylan are very much making sure that Morgan does not fall off this pathway.
All right.
Worth it.
Like every other step Morgan takes is like aiming for the side of the, like off the edge of the causeway, and then they're just like grabbing her and pushing her back on.
Yeah. So, Da-Xia, can you make a dexterity saving throw real quick?
You betcha. 1d7.
Oh yeah, 27. You are like skipping across and you can feel the boards underneath you are not the sturdiest. There we go.
Take your time, darling.
Thanks.
You got this, Emma.
Words are not my thing today. But yeah, you're sort of skipping across and the causeway is sort of weak. And honestly, it's a miracle that you do not break a board or two and fall under. So,
They break behind me.
yeah. So yeah. You sort of make your way. Passive perceptions again.
28.
13.
17.
Okay.
10.
I had to close my sheet. Give me a moment.
All right. So Dylan and Da-Xia, you don't really notice anything. As for Dylan Morgan, possibly G, depending on G's passive perception.
It's 12.
12. Okay, G, you don't see anything.
I can't see anything.
But yeah, Dill Morgan, you
Yes.
notice like a couple of minutes into walking along the causeways, a figure behind you sort of just starts walking with y'all, hood up, sort of just acting as if they were there the whole time or like a part of the party, acting as if, you know, they're one of y'all. So
How close are they?
they're like literally 5 feet away, just walking right next to I would say,
No warlock.
yeah, just walking right next to
A
G
barbarian.
as if it's nothing.
All right, I'm going to notice. I'm going to turn over like, all right, start talking or I chuck this kobold at you.
Oh, okay. Hello there. I thought we were friends.
I've never seen you
Who
before.
love?
Huh?
Who told you that?
I don't know. I just sort of assumed because we've been walking like this. He sort of looks at his wrist for a second for 5 minutes.
What's your name?
Oh, you want to know my name? And he sort of like takes off his cloak and throws it to the ground.
I cover my eyes.
I hold up Steve in front of my face.
My eyes just like burst out of my sockets. Yeah, like a cartoon, like another cartoon character.
Okay.
She is just a cartoon character.
Basically,
He's just the mask.
He's a real
Yeah.
genuine clown.
he's a real genuine clown.
I don't believe it. Clowns do not exist.
Dude, clowns
Dude,
are real. That's
Clowns
crazy.
aren't real. That's crazy.
So yeah, he throws his cloak to the ground, revealing a Haragon standing before y'all with a very long scarf.
Excuse me, DM Emma.
Yes.
For the people listening at home,
Yeah,
and totally not me. It's for everyone at home. What exactly? What is that? What's that race?
So a Haragon is essentially rabbit folk. They stand on their hind legs,
Oh,
and they have little bunny ears, and yeah, they're cool. But
thank you. I totally knew that.
yeah,
Morgan's just gonna be like, "Whoa, man, you can't just do that."
Wow, nice scarf.
do what? And he sort of just looks at himself like, I thought I busted a pretty cool pose. You know, I was gonna do my whole super cool intro, but
Is he wearing clothes under that cloak?
yes, he is fully wearing a vest and trousers that are sort of like capris. He got but like capri cargo pants with like the pockets.
I own some of those.
So yeah, and he's just
Oh.
like, okay.
All right, I'm gonna continue spinning Steve around my head in preparation to chuck him if
Oh.
things go wrong.
Oh hey Bob, my name's not Bob.
As we have established.
um,
What business have you here? Are you a brigand? Are you this guy's boss?
who's asking particularly?
Oh, I just want to know. Don't worry.
Well, I don't know y'all. Y'all established that we're not friends, and now I don't feel comfortable sharing who I am. Plus, you sort of interrupted my super cool intro.
No, you can still do your intro. I think it'd be cool.
You think it would be cool?
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
We'll let you put the cloak back on, and you can do your intro.
Okay. He picks up the cloak, puts it back on, and he's just like, him. I am. He throws the cloak on the ground again. I am Agdon. I am the, I guess, person in charge here. I'm super cool, super awesome, and
Yes, yeah.
I may not have a six-pack, but I do have a cute button nose that usually gets me a couple of lads and ladies at the taverns when I go. So I have that going for me, and yeah, I'm super cool, super awesome.
I'm gonna stop spinning Steve for a second and just look at him and be like, "Is this your boss?"
Steve, sort of in a dizzy state, looks up and is like, yeah, and then passes out.
I'm gonna keep spinning Steve.
Okay.
He needs more blood to his head, clearly.
You continue spinning, Steve. And, yeah, you have just met Agdon.
Oh, you're the boss? It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, too. And he sort of gives out a little paw. And it's
Are
just
you
like,
a brigand?
Why, yes, I am.
Oh, cool. I knew that the whole time. I didn't know what a brigand was.
I don't either.
Whoa. We have like the same amount of knowledge.
I know, right? Crazy.
I hold out like the
Crazy? I was crazy.
I hold out
once.
like my cartoon noodle arm for a handshake.
Got the white glove on and everything.
He does. I added it.
You give Agdon a good old shaking, and he's just like,
Nick.
It's less of a firm handshake and more like my hand doesn't shake, but my arm just basically does like a noodle motion.
all
Nick,
right.
do you have the stereotypical Disney gloves?
Yes.
Yeah,
I
that's what I
drew
meant by that.
him with
Awesome.
like Mickey Mouse gloves.
Oh yeah. Sorry, someone pull up the art for me.
Someone. I have a name. I have a name, Ethan.
Oh, yeah?
Nobody
What is
pulled
it?
up the art for me.
That's nice. Anyway.
Anyway, so yeah, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, now I remember what I was gonna say. So now that I've introduced myself, what's all of your names?
You know what? First things first. We're looking for a goblin by the name of Jingle Jangle.
Jingle Jangle? Huh. Yeah, me and Jingle Jangle go way back. You know, we actually used to be roommates in college. It was super cool, super awesome.
Oh, what was Jingle Jangle's major in college?
Oh, welding?
Deceit.
Welding, yeah.
Insight check.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20.
Yep, definitely roommates in college.
And definitely majoring in welding.
Yep.
And what was your major in college?
Oh, communications.
Insight.
Ew.
That's a 23.
23. Definitely not communications.
But if he's trying to lie, that means he might be good at communications anyways.
That is true. The first step in illusion is misdirection. It'd be really bad if he was a communications major. I can't even, picture someone being a communications major.
I bet he's a theater major. Doesn't know anything except for
Puppets
puppets
and
and
view
viewpointing. All right. So this fella right here, I'm going to stop spinning Steve for a second. Just hold him up.
All right.
This fella right here was living in Jingle Jangle's house. He was disguised as Jingle Jangle. He tried to attack us in Jingle Jangle's name. He took Jingle Jangle's name in vain.
Bob, what did we tell you about acting as someone else? I don't know. I've been spun around so many times now. I don't even know which way is north.
Oh, hey, that makes two of us. I mean, that's too bad.
Oh. But honestly, I don't know where Jingle Jangle is. Did Bob tell you that Jingle Jangle was here?
He did indeed.
Huh. Okay. He sort of starts thinking to himself for a moment, yeah, that makes sense. And he sort of just looks back up at all of you, and he's like, now, if you don't mind helping me out, can we all sort of just go to the mess hall and, I don't know, teach some new recruits, not to do bad guy stuff, please? Because right now, I'm pretty sure some of the new people I hired weren't the nicest, and they decided to sort of maybe teach Jingle Jangle a lesson, even though that was not in the job description at all.
Are you saying that you are in no way responsible for the fate of Jingle Jangle?
No.
Insight check.
Okay.
That's a 10.
A 10, he's telling the truth. Sus.
Like the hit game.
I'm going to sling Steve over my shoulder.
Okay.
All right. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes.
All right.
We don't want any more Jingle Jangles happening.
All right. So all of you sort of make your way to the mess hall. In there. Well, as you approach, it's a big tree stump. There's sort of a little archway in it where you walk in and you see a whole bunch of tables. They got little lanterns set up all about. Little vines that you notice that before you entered, the vines look decayed or rotten, but like when you walk in and you have Agdon next to you, yeah, when you have Agdon next to you, the vines specifically around Agdon and the party become more lively, and more full of life. So you walk in and you sort of see all the Haragons go silent as they look towards the rest of you. And Agdon sort of hops up on one of the tables and it's just like, all right, I'll give a raise. If we don't have to do this the hard way, I'll give a raise to anyone who tells me the location of Jingle Jangle this very moment. The whole room sort of just goes dead silent as they look at Agdon. No takers?
Dill raises his hand.
Dill, you know where Jingle Jangle is?
I know where he isn't.
Oh.
He's not in his house. And he's not here.
Good.
100 gold, please.
Oh. 100 gold.
Wait, is that the price he said he was going to give away?
No.
Oh.
He just said he was going to give a raise to his employees.
Sorry,
we
scratch
don't
that.
even-
I'll take that raise now, please.
Okay. And he sort of takes out a gold piece and tosses it towards you.
Yes, I did it.
Now then.
Look, Dylan, I finally have a reliable source of income.
Hearing that in monotone is really funny.
Now then, can anyone, sort of tell me where Jingle Jangle is? Like I said, I would sure hate to do this the hard way. There's still silence.
Can I raise my hand?
Yes, G?
At his current location.
Okay.
And I'm gonna stick out my hand for money.
You get a gold piece.
Yes. Wow, this is really. I'm gonna look over to Dylan. Wow, this is a great idea. We can rob this man.
Dylan is also going to raise her hand.
Yes, Dylan?
He's not in G's hat.
Whoa,
Whoa.
I would not say that so
We don't know
confidently.
that. We do not know that.
What do you mean in G's hat?
G so far hasn't been able to pull anything useful out of the hat.
Incorrect.
I got a joke.
Are
I
you
wanna
calling
do.
number 37 useless? Look into the cage he's trapped in and tell me he's useless.
37 Sword just looks back, just chewing on a carrot, just like, num num num. So, wait, what's this about a hat?
Me?
What's inside your hat?
Well, let's find out. I'm gonna take off my hat since they asked me to do a magic trick. I'm gonna stick my hand inside.
Okay.
I do not know what's gonna come out of this hat.
Roll me a d20 to find out what comes out.
Okay. 11.
11?
Snake eyes. Yeah.
So, you put your hand in the hat. You sort of look around, and then you finally grab hold of something. It's making a lot of sounds. A lot of clanking sounds, a lot of clinking sounds.
Uh-oh. I don't remember that one. I mean, it's all part of the act.
You sort of pull whatever this is out, and you see little green pokey ears start to stick out. And a bald head. As you pull out Jingle Jangle.
Uh-oh.
See, this is why I said can't make those assumptions.
Okay, well, all right, when I reach for 37, it's never 37. I don't understand. Who's this guy? and I'm just going to like hold him to all the people in the room. Who is this?
Everyone in the room, all the Haragon sort just do a pog face. As they look at Jingle Jangle, and Agdon's just like, huh, that's suspicious. That's
suspicious. That's weird.
No, it's just called illusion. What's suspicious though?
That's Jingle Jangle, the person who's missing right now that you said
why
was
do you-
missing.
Why do you have Jingle Jangle in your hat?
Ta-da!
G. Why is Jingle Jangle in your hat?
Great question. A magician never reveals his secrets. I have no idea.
As that's happening,
Am I super loud?
no.
I would like to apologize.
Gee, you can't just keep people inside of your hat like that. Especially when we are looking for them.
Whoops.
But Morgan, as you got like super focused in on that, you noticed that the tail that you were gripping on so tightly to is no longer in your hands. As Steve has made a run for it. So
How did Steve get out of her hands?
yeah.
Illusion.
And with that, Agdon sort of steps down from the table and it's just like, I don't appreciate my new friends coming in here, making me worry about my old college roommate, and then having the nerve to say that, or implying that I had something to do with it. So, like I told my new recruits, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. What were you trying to do by tricking me in my home?
What do you like to know?
I don't know, G. What was with the illusions?
Gee, if we survive this, I will end you.
Oh no. Oh no, I don't want to be ended. I have so much of my career left.
G, if we
No,
die
you
because of you,
don't.
I'll kill you.
No. No, I don't deserve this.
Yes, you do.
No.
I'm gonna look at Jingle Jangle
Wait a minute.
and then finally address the goblin in the room.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Gee, can you pull a portal home out of that hat?
Well, let's find out, shall we? All right, I'm going to pull my hat out.
Nick, I
Okay.
need this to get a natural 20 so we can go home.
And the entire campaign
End
here.
it right now.
Yes. Might I borrow your laptop to roll on?
Sure.
Me. 13.
13? Well, somehow you pull out Steve, but not the Steve that we had. Big Top Burger Steve.
Steve!
Hey, gee, that guy kind of looks like you.
I don't see the
Is he
resemblance.
related
Well-
to you?
I'm like looking over to you, like with his face right next to mine. I don't understand.
Gee, you kind of look like him, but a way that
Eh?
suggests that maybe you're a derivative of that character, person, sorry. In a way that almost looks like parts of you were taken from that person.
Yeah, is this your dad?
Interesting.
No.
Weird.
This isn't. I'm not inspired by anything. I was born by it like everybody else. I'm gonna stuff him back in the hat.
He
All
goes,
right.
watch Big Top Burger.
Watch Big Top Burger on YouTube.com.
Watch Big Top Burger.
Watch
and
Big Top
also, come to D&D Club.
Exactly.
6 to 9 p.m. Tuesdays, Fridays. We usually meet in the
Nice.
Williams Center, room 204. But this Monday, we will be meeting in the Science Center.
Again.
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 We do not meet in the library. bring a level 9 character this Monday. We'll have fun.
You mean this Tuesday?
Tuesday.
You keep
Yes,
forgetting.
on Monday you should be listening to this
Tuesday.
right now.
You should, you would actually be listening to this right now on Monday.
It's almost Tuesday.
Hi,
I have some
sorry.
updating to do.
We don't mean to break your hearts. It's Sunday right now that we're recording.
Mm-hmm. It do.
I'm
be
gonna make a
Sunday.
prediction for the news tomorrow. I predict the Fredonia water is gonna burst again.
No, don't say that. Don't
you
say
can't
that.
will that into being.
Fingers crossed.
So if it happens tomorrow, you know who you can blame? Me. This guy right here.
Don't say
As
that.
in,
And if you want to come fight me about that, yeah, I'm sorry.
wait,
Do it
as
at
in
D&D
tomorrow
Club.
Monday or tomorrow Tuesday?
Tomorrow, Monday.
If you want
Okay.
to fight
Yeah.
me on that, come to
If you want to fight me on that,
Club.
come to D&D Club.
What an advertisement.
And if you want a duel,
I will. I have Nerf dueling pistols. If you want to have a duel, come to D&D Club.
We still never did that in Life and Death. We were going to.
Yeah, it was,
And then we
in
never
my
did.
life and death class.
yeah, we'll do it in your life and death class.
You guys.
Anyways, add talk over.
Yes. Before our talk ends, just want to remind viewers that everything we say and do is indeed acts of fiction. Now then,
Except
in-
for our friendships.
Except for our friendships.
yes.
And all the custard damage. All the custard damage tonight is real.
Yep. Can't
Alrighty.
resist it, even if you're a barbarian.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of custard damage, roll initiative.
What?
Oh, no.
Yay!
Oh no.
No, no, no.
I don't want to.
Yippee! I love having it. I love having advantage.
What do I have? Yes.
Take a look at this.
Are you ready to accept our numbers?
Give me a moment. Sorry about this.
Yeah, no worries.
As
Good thing I saved some spell slots.
yes. Which by the way,
Imagine using spells.
Robert, can you explain what happens when you don't take a long rest or short rest for a while?
In terms of exhaustion,
In terms, I guess, of exhaustion, but also like what happens to spell slots and all
Oh,
that, and
yes.
why it's a bad thing not to really take them.
So if you're a spellcasting character, like Morgan, for example, you have a certain number of spell slots, and you can only get those, and you use those spell slots to cast spells, and you can only get those spell slots back by taking a long rest. And so if you don't take one for a while, you're going to run out of spell slots, and then you're not going to be able to cast any spells. And also, you're probably going to run out of hit points too, because those come back with a rest.
Thank you very much. So I'm gonna go around the table, same way we introduce ourselves, and just ask for the initiative order. So, Bree, starting off with you, what's Dylan's initiative?
17.
17. Got it. Next up,
Who's next up?
you are
What's my character name?
Dill.
What's my character name?
Well, it's technically Dylan.
Thank you. 5.
Oh.
Aren't you dex-based? What happened?
I rolled a 2.
Ah.
Next up, Morgan.
I got a 14.
Ooh. Next up,
4.
oh.
Hey.
And then lastly,
4.
Hey.
yeah, who has the higher dex?
Me, definitely.
Yeah, her, for sure.
Alrighty, let me place this.
See, guys, this is why I make
An
broken
order?
characters.
And then, if one of you want to explain why we asked who has the higher dex, please.
Sure. So, when doing initiative, when you roll initiative, that is a dexterity-based skill. So basically, if we rolled the same number, because my dexterity is higher, I go first. But if we have the same dexterity, then we do a little game called Rollies, where we just roll a dice, and whoever gets the higher number gets to go first.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Ethan, Rollies.
Yeah, I'm in. What'd you get?
4.
7.
With that, we're gonna gonna start initiative. So Dylan, what would you like to do?
I genuinely don't know.
Okay. I mean, you could use an interaction and sort of talk to them, maybe talk your way out of things rather than fighting, you know.
Fight.
It's the way that I'm looking at my spells right now.
Fight.
And the fact that the first thing I saw was Tasha's hideous laughter.
It's a sign.
Do it.
Hold on. Okay, because I have like very poor memory. Who is the boss? What is his name?
The boss's name is Adgon.
I would like to cast Tasha's hideous laughter on Agnon.
Okay. Do I need a save for that? Yes, I do.
I need a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Ooh. Let me do that. I'm gonna be using Avray, the bot that I described last session. What? Rolling. Sorry for the silence.
Don't worry, there's laughter coming, hopefully.
And what's your spell save DC?
That's a 12.
Oh yeah. Adgon does not make it.
Yeah!
Adgon breaks out into a hideous fit of laughter and sort of just becomes prone and incapacitated.
And can't stand up for 1 minute.
Yep.
AKA 10 turns of combat.
Sure. And
or as long as I have concentration on the spell.
yes. And is that everything you want to do this turn?
Yep.
All right. Next up is Morgan.
All right, how many others are there? Other enemies?
There's about like 10 others.
How grouped up are they?
They're sort of in groups of maybe 2 to 3 at most.
I wish I had AoE spells, but I don't really. What else can I even do? I think I don't quite have fireball at this level.
That is something.
Oh.
Do you want to briefly
Oh.
explain what a AoE is to viewers real quick?
AoE stands for Area of Effect, and it refers to any spell ability or mechanic that affects targets in a certain area, such as Fireball, which affects things in a 20-foot radius.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So what I am going to do, is there a place where I could go where every enemy would be within 30 feet of me?
Where everybody knows your face.
Yeah, if you move about 20 feet in front of you, you'll be sort of in the center of it.
All right, I will do that. And I will use my channel divinity, Radiance of the Dawn. And what that does is I present my holy symbol, and any magical darkness within 30 feet of me is dispelled, and each hostile creature within 30 feet of me must make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, that's a lot of saving throws. Okay, I'm just gonna roll a group saving. Although no, I should not roll a group saving throw. Let me.
Please no.
So yeah, I'm gonna need to roll like 10 different saving throws. Although no, only 9 because I think Adgon automatically fails his.
I
Real.
think he only fails Dex saving throws.
I can double check. I have it pulled up.
Yeah, Bree, can you double check for us real quick?
It doesn't say, but he is incapacitated.
Let's see. If we pull up the incapacitated condition,
Yeah, please do.
it just says he can't take actions or reactions. But if we pull up the prone condition, nope, he does not automatically fail. So yeah, he would roll a save.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. Boop. That's a lot of d20s. Good thing I'm
Real.
using the bot. Ooh. So 2 of them critically fail.
All right, my DC is 16.
All right. 2 critically pass. 1 and another 2 pass. The rest fail. So 4 pass. 6 fail.
All right. So if they pass, they're going to take half damage from this.
All right.
So if they failed, they will take what was that? 17 radiant damage and half as much on a success
Okay.
as blinding light lashes out from my holy symbol.
And you said 17, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 17 divided by 2. Okay.
Halved down to 8.
Let me do the math real quick.
Yep.
Okay. Need to do subtraction now.
Oh no. That's the thing about D&D. It's all cool until we have to do math.
For
Oh,
real.
I don't
Emma,
like
did he take
math.
damage at all?
Yes.
He's got to do another wisdom saving throw.
Already. I'll do that after I finish doing math. I hate math. Oh, that was a lot.
And just so you know, he does have advantage.
Okay. Why does he have advantage? Side note.
The target has advantage on saving throw if it's triggered by damage.
Okay.
Right, and that is my channel divinity. It's quite powerful.
Well, either way, it was a mod 20. So, he is no longer laughing.
The spell ends. There goes my spell slot.
I think he's probably still prone though.
Yeah.
He's still prone.
He's still prone.
Just not incapacitated.
And then back to Morgan. Is that everything you want to do on your turn?
Let me double check that I don't have a weird bonus action I can do. Wait, I do have a weird bonus action I could do.
Ooh, what's the weird bonus action?
Let me just make sure it works the way I think it does. Yes, I will use a bonus action, and I will cast. Actually, before I cast this,
Okay.
party. Who's the squishiest among us?
Among Us.
Oh my god.
That's a great question. I've got a 14 AC.
I have a 14.
I have a 12.
16.
So it
All right.
is
Well, I'm
G.
tankier than all of you, so
It
I'm
is
gonna.
G. G is
so-
the squishiest.
Actually, but G still has to take his turn. I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
And what that does is, until the spell ends, any creature that targets me with an attack or a harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. And if they fail, they have to choose a new target or lose the attack or spell.
All right.
So basically, I can't be targeted unless
Oh.
they make a wisdom save.
Okay. So that's everything you want to do.
Yep. Now I'm standing in the middle of them and I can't be targeted. Did any of them go down, by the way?
Yes. At least 2 people went down.
Nice.
Yeah.
And that's everything, right?
Yes, that'll be all for me. All right, clean them up.
Next up is Dill.
Oh my gosh, that's me. Sorry, Em and I are talking about something. All right. Where's the near? So, is the boss still up?
He's
Yes.
prone.
He's prone, but he's still up.
Awesome. I'm gonna make a longbow shot.
Oh.
Not gonna do any special magics or anything. Just your normal longbow shot.
Okay.
Would like one simple longbow, please.
Does a 14 hit?
A 14
Yeah.
does not hit.
Okay. I completely miss my arrow shot, and it just lands like next to him, next to his torso.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty. And is there anything else you want to do?
I think that'll end my turn.
All right. Next up is Da-Xia.
Okay. So we don't like this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna kill him?
Clean up the minions first.
All right. I'm gonna punch one of them
Okay.
in the face. Let's check this out. Natural 20. Natural 20.
Didn't you?
Okay.
This is the second natural 20 you've rolled this session?
Yeah.
Were they in a row?
No.
Are you
No, they
sure
weren't.
about
Though,
that?
I'm sure. I remember.
Right.
The
Roll
rule
your
is in
dice.
D&D, if you roll 3 natural 20s in a row, you die.
Well, at least in club.
In club.
No, that's in the book.
It's actually in real life.
Yeah, that's in real life.
Yeah, if I roll 3
Yeah.
natural 20s in a row, I
You
die.
just keel over, yeah.
The moment you
Look,
open the
Nick-
book, you are attached.
Nick can attest that's a 20.
It's
Is
really
a
funny.
20.
All right.
Because I did.
So yeah, that definitely hits. You know.
All right. Oh, I double my dice. I get to roll 2D.
Yeah. So explain what happens when you roll a nat 20 on an
Oh.
attack roll.
So when you roll a natural 20, you get to double the amount of damage that you do by rolling twice as many dice.
Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Listen to that.
Clicky clacky.
That's the
Oh,
sound of
yes.
success.
Oh boy.
Hold on, I'm doing math. Hang on.
You're all good.
16 damage.
16 damage? All right. And that's against one of them, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But guess what, Emma?
Ooh, what?
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay,
No
do
way,
it again.
Really?
To the same guy. I get 2
Ooh.
attacks.
Is the same guy still up from the first one?
Yes.
Okay.
Dirty 20 this time.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
All right. All right. 8 damage.
8? Okay.
But Emma,
Ooh.
bonus action.
Bonus action. What's your bonus
But
action?
wait,
Flurry
There's
of blows. I'm gonna do it 2 more times.
Alrighty, go ahead.
It's the same. Oh no, I dropped your dice.
Poor guy.
It's the same guy
Is
still
this
up.
the goon?
Um,
Is this some guy?
This guy is like barely standing.
Doesn't matter. He's gonna get a flurry of blows.
Say mercy. I don't know.
We're-
Lost it.
There's a man down. A good
Good
man.
man.
A doctor. A man with a medical degree.
Listen to this, guys. That's the sound of success. One of those. One of those. Hang on. What's this dude's AC?
How about you just tell me the
Oh my
number
gosh,
and you find
I-
out?
Math is hard.
I agree.
17 and 24.
Okay, the 17 doesn't hit, but the 24 does.
What? Okay, Eddie. Well, I'm gonna punch him again.
Okay.
Ooh, that's. Hang on.
This guy is like just doing his
13
job.
more points of damage.
Okay, yeah, he's down. He's down.
I just punch him once, punch him twice, and then like knee him in the jaw. I just kicked the table, and that really hurt. Oh my god.
I heard it.
Ow!
Are
You're not-
you good?
You're not supposed to do an IRL.
I'm good. Ow. Just my
Jazz
pride.
IRL has 0
We-
month levels.
Listen,
We
my,
have
my,
lost.
my
We've
leg
lost a
doesn't
member.
hurt, just my pride.
We've lost a member today.
I'm dead. I died.
And is that everything you want to do?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right. Next up is G.
All right, I want to look at. Wait, who's closest to me? I mean, it's hard to say, but who's closest to me?
The closest person to you would probably be Sir Talavar, whose Sorge has been following you around. But party member wise, maybe.
Oh, is Sir Talavar against me? I thought we were
No,
best
he's
buds.
just chilling.
No, he's with you. He's like standing
He's
next
just
to you.
chilling.
Yeah, he's just vibing. But probably closest party member wise is either of the Dylans.
Okay, who's the closest?
I would
I
say.
can fight them. Wise.
You're not gonna wait. You're gonna fight the
Are we?
one of the twins?
No. What do we fight? What have we been fighting, y'all?
The Herringons.
Yeah, that's
The brigands.
Yeah, where are they?
Okay, so they're more in the center of the room.
I'm standing in the middle of them.
Are they within 15 feet of me?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to pull.
Hey.
What am I looking for you? So I'm going to pull out of the pocket of my coat what looks like to be a very cheap magic wand, like the little black ones that you'd see with the white tip on top.
Yeah.
And I'm going to wave it around and say the really neat spell of Cedric Oogaroo Electric Boogaloo, and then I'm gonna use Lightning Lure.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Against one of the Haragons, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that require a save?
Yes. Strength saving.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Does not save.
So, unexpected to G, a burst of lightning shoots out of his cheap magic wand. And, at one of these guys. That's right, I have to do damage. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. I've never actually gotten lightning lure to work. I've tried.
So wait a minute. If you've never had it work before, why did you try it now?
I'm experimenting.
You never know.
For
maybe
funsies.
you just got unlucky before.
I never played a sorcerer before, but I've played like a warlock several times.
Oh, wait. Is G a sorcerer?
Yes.
Did
He's a
not realize
magician. Okay. That is 1d8. Do I add it by anything?
No, if it's just a cantrip, then no.
Okay. Then 2.
2. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. 2.
So is that your turn?
Yeah. Wait, no. I want to use a bonus action to use one of my sorcery points to add what does it say? Add a spell slot. A second level spell slot.
I think that'll eat 3 sorcery
That'll
points.
eat 3,
Yeah.
you say? Okay. Then, yep, there I go.
Alrighty. And
I'm
with
just
that,
gonna double check that right now, though.
all right. While
I
you
know
double,
I play a sorcerer a lot, but I don't have it quite memorized yet. Yeah, it's 3.
Okay.
alrighty.
I know
So-
what I'm talking about generally. Sometimes.
When you do that, it's the Haragon's turn. And
I'm just gonna yell at them. Come at me! Yeah, you come try and hit me! Yeah.
2 of them go up to try and hit you, and they're gonna make their wisdom saves, right?
Yep.
Alrighty.
What is Morgan's AC?
18. She's wearing like full armor, has a shield.
And what's the spell save DC?
16.
Okay, so 1 misses, but 1 does hit.
So if he succeeds in the wisdom save, then he can make his attack roll.
All right. And if per se he has multi-attack, would he have to make the wisdom save twice?
Let me double check. He. Let me. This is worded weirdly. Yeah, he has to make a separate wisdom save for every attack.
All right, so let me
Sanctuary's nuts. How have I not used this spell before?
so let me do that again already. Okay, second one fails, but at least he hits once.
Well, hits. He still has to hit my AC.
Yes. And what's your AC?
18.
18, yeah, he hits.
Oh.
And now let me roll the damage dice. Oh, so you take 14 points of fire damage as he hits you with a iron.
Ow.
And now you so now that you have been sort of now that you have the mark on your chest from this iron hitting you, this specific hairgun is now invisible to you until 24 hours pass.
Oh.
So yeah, that's that. Another one is going to, the one that's close up to G is gonna try and attack G.
Okay.
G, what's your AC?
It is a 12.
Oh, this hits.
No. You.
Nah.
Nuh-uh.
Actually, I use a key point to cast Fireball.
All right, so let me see. You take 7 piercing damage as this one swings at you with its dagger.
What did I do to deserve this?
Another 2 are gonna try and attack Da-Xia.
Nuh-uh.
Ooh, Da-Xia, what's your AC?
16.
Okay, both of them hit.
Hmm.
One's gonna make an attack with their dagger. Another one's gonna make an attack with an iron. All right, so you take 9 points of piercing damage and then 10 points of fire damage. And the one that hit you with the iron is now same thing that happened to Morgan, where that one's specifically invisible to you. This one's now specifically invisible to you.
Interesting.
And then finally, Adgon is gonna sort of just make his way up to, I think, where the twins and G are, and sort of just like, hey, we don't have to do this the tough way, you know. We can just talk it out.
You're right. We don't have to do this the tough way. So just put your weapons down.
Make a persuasion roll.
I can sure try.
Yeah, that's right, Dill. Only accept unconditional surrender.
That's a natural 20
With a natural.
plus 2.
With a natural.
We've rolled 3 nat 20s today. Everybody died.
Oh no.
We won D&D.
Yay!
With that, everyone sort of, with like Agon sort of like raising up his hand and then gesturing them to put away their weapons, he sort of looks around and just like, okay, we'll do that, just that. And as initiative ends, Dill, Morgan, you notice instantly that the quote-unquote jingle that G pulled out of his hat is now just a sack of potatoes.
Wait a minute.
And
Jingle.
you start to connect the dots that Steve went missing when this jingle jangle appeared, and Steve was pretty good at illusion magic, so...
Gee. Gee, where's Jingle Jangle? G. Dylan's going to get really close to G.
He's gonna start like
Gee.
sweating profusely.
Where is Jingle Jangle?
Not. Hold on. Perhaps he's in my hat. I pull out
You
the
said
hat.
that. I'm gonna put my hand on top of the hat as you're pulling it off your head, and I'm gonna push it back down.
Oh.
You said that last time, and that is a sack of potatoes.
Well, good thing. Because last time it was Jingle Jangle, we had to fight an entire room full of. Oh, wait, that already happened.
Morgan, tag it. I can't deal with this.
All right. So clearly, Steve is absconded. For all he knows where Jingle Jangle is. Where'd he go?
I'm not sure. I didn't see Steve for a while. I was keeping track of
I had Steve
potato Jingle Jangle.
in my hands, and he slipped away.
And this is why you never hire an illusionist. Make a note for next time for myself, Ricky, that I should not hire an illusionist.
They are quite slippery.
I thought it would have been good for business. Apparently not. They just like to play tricks on you. But in all seriousness, we should probably figure out where they are. But it is getting quite late outside, and Agon sort of just looks out, and it's just like, maybe we should take a rest, try to heal up for tonight. Do you all agree?
Yeah, it's the least you could do after branding me in the chest.
Yes, I think that would be most wise.
All right. So, all of you, what we're going to do right now is take a little bit of a long rest. And as our characters are sort of taking a long rest, we're going to once again do a little ad segment along with our regular segments. So, Ethan, take it away with the quick ad segment.
I mean, at this point, do I really need to? I've already plugged it twice.
Do it again.
Keep
Do it
going.
again?
Do the
Do
roar.
it again.
Do the roar.
Get on.
Do the ad.
Guys, but seriously, I don't know how many times these people want to hear that Dungeons & Dragons meets every Tuesday, Friday from 6 to 9 p.m., usually in room 204 of the Williams Center. I mean, we've kind of beaten them over the head with the fact that they can come and they can play with the rest of cast, and that they should have a level 9 character if they show up this Tuesday. Of course. But, I mean, like, I don't know how many times we can say that this Tuesday we're actually meeting in the Science Center, but we will be back to room 204 on Friday.
Thank you very much. And now we're back with the quotes segment. So, we have 2 quotes from last episode from 2 different people. And this time, you win 100 gold
Oh.
if you guess correctly. So,
Wait, Emma, I have a question.
yes.
Is this gold taxable?
I don't know. Ask Jazz.
Yeah. Is
yeah,
it?
Jazz.
Yes.
Oh no.
I can't believe this.
Yes, you have to
Castle
give.
is not paying his tax.
You have to give 400. You have to give 400 gold pieces out of this 100 gold pieces you're about to get.
Yep.
Yep.
By the way, I think Dotton definitely needs some tax reform.
Yeah. All right. So first quote up on the chopping block is, "Oh, we're not holding hands currently." Who said it?
Probably Bree.
That sounds like a very Bree thing to say.
Well,
I-
guess what?
Wait. I
Okay.
think it was Robert.
I was actually thinking that might be me as well.
Well, you would all be incorrect.
Was it
Oh.
Ethan?
No.
Was it a character?
It was a
Was
character.
it Morgan?
No.
Oh.
Who was it?
Do you want to give some more hints?
No,
Was
I'd
it
like
one
the
of the
answer.
Dylans?
It was not any of the Dylans.
Any of them?
Was it G?
Was it?
When did he say that?
So it was when I think it was about Sir Talavar, if I remember correctly. And yeah, it was just a random thing you asked. It was between two NPCs. I got confused on which NPC we were referring to. And then I was like, oh, sorry. Wait, never mind. But yeah, G did say, oh, we're not holding hands currently.
It's the fact that we don't have any of these in the quotes channel.
Yeah, but then we could look if they were in the quotes channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'd be able
no,
to cheat.
I mean,
that would be the
like-
point.
I feel like if we did like out of context quotes, like they even say who said it.
I feel like the idea that Emma just has a private quotes channel for all of us is just really funny on
The
its own.
DM quotes channel.
It is called quote segment in my DM notes
That's
section.
funny.
As for the next quote, I'm squishy, but I'm not squishy. Who said that?
Free.
Yeah, that sounds like a me thing.
That sounds like
I
either
say
Bree or
squishy
Jazz.
a lot.
Well, you would be correct. It was in fact free. So Jazz, you get the 100 gold.
Let's go. I'm not taxing it.
You're tax
You're the one who
I know,
reinstated
no.
them.
Nick, it's just like real world politics.
Oh no, you have true. No, don't do that. Stop it.
That is undeserved.
You're hurting my feelings.
Cope.
No.
Cope.
And then this week we're also introducing a new segment called DM Interview, where the party members get to ask me questions about the campaign thus far. But they can't ask stuff about like what possibly is going to happen in the future or any like overly specific things that may cause spoilers for the campaign.
Hey, Emma.
Yeah,
How you doing?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
All right. I have a burning question.
What's your burning question?
Why was that cookie cutter worth 100 gold to those wisps?
Because I felt like it in the moment. But also think about it. Cookie cutters are super cool, especially fun shapes.
I just wanted a cookie cutter. I just wanted a unicorn cookie cutter, Emma. That's
You
all I
don't
wanted.
get a cookie cutter.
But yeah. Cookie cutters are fun, but I did promise that maybe we'll go to Fantasy Walmart in the future.
Yeah.
Fantasy Walmart.
Fantasy Walmart.
Fantasy
Walmart.
But yeah, any other questions?
I have a question.
What's your question?
So, when we were, if Ethan would stop messing with the map on my iPad,
Happy to help.
when we were at the carnival, one of the options we had was the mystery mine.
Mhm.
What would that have entailed for us?
So I'll read you the quick description of it. Propelled by magic, minecarts laden with fairgoers trundle into an opening carved like a dragon's mouth. The carts reappear moments later on the far side of the attraction, with the passengers expressing a mixture of bewilderment, fear, and excitement. Near the entrance, a male dwarf dressed like a wizard shouts, "Unlock the mysteries of your mind in the mystery mine." He has bushy eyebrows, wears a pointy hat, and holds a large clockwork contraption shaped like a giant eye. And essentially what would have happened is let me see, just reading through it real quick. It's a illusion-filled demi-plane of undulating hills.
Undulating.
Yes, that word. Essentially, you go through it. There's illusory forms of the characters' worst fears.
Oh.
As like they sort of like lunge at the cart. And yeah, it's essentially like a haunted house, but it's personalized, I guess, is the best way to describe it.
If I had a nickel for every time I had to think about one of my character's fears, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's wild. It's happened twice.
Yeah. And after writing it, depending on if you saved with the saving throw, you would have had nightmares about it for the 1d8 days. So,
Real.
Ah, yes, the PTSD coaster.
As you do.
and you also gain levels of exhaustion.
Oh.
Oh,
Interesting.
Emma, did you not know that before?
No.
Okay.
Do you think I really read through this? No.
Yes.
Yes.
You're
You're responsible. Yeah.
you
I'm
are our expert DM. Of course you
I'm
are.
totally responsible. But yeah, so that's that. Is there any other questions?
I feel like I had one. Let's see if I can remember it. Huh. I can't think of anything that I would have asked that is like, it wouldn't be a spoiler.
Okay.
Anyone else got anything?
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Are we ever going to encounter custard damage again?
Technically, it might be spoilers, but I will find a way to incorporate custard damage again.
Follow-up question.
Yes.
When we finally get back to the not Feywild, will we be allowed to ride more rides?
Great question. It's something that you're going to have to find out later on.
I want to
So
ride the
that's-
PTSD coaster.
Yeah. Oh, what a harrowing, amazing adventure. I'm glad we're all finally back.
Let's go to
And we can
PTSD.
put that behind us. Anyways, let's ride the PTSD coaster.
Dylan drags Dill to the PTSD coaster. And
You
Morgan.
don't have enough trauma yet. We're going to acquire more.
Yeah, haven't unlocked it yet.
Any other burning questions before we resume?
Oh yeah. Would I have just stayed? Would Morgan have just stayed in that geyser forever if no one had helped?
Possibly.
Perhaps.
Maybe. Maybe not. We would never know. Now, at least.
The guys who just spits Morgan out after we leave.
Yes.
Leaving her to find the direction on her own.
Oh no.
What? I'm sorry, did you just say lost forever in the Feywilds?
Morgan, for real.
Alrighty. Any more questions?
Well, that's it for me.
Alrighty. Going once. Going twice.
I've got a question.
Okay, what's your question?
Give me one shake of a lamb's tail.
Huh?
Give me a second.
Okay.
One.
It has, in fact, been a
Give
second.
me another second.
Okay, one.
I have a question.
Okay.
Does Elena have any questions?
Nah. Thanks, though.
All right, let's move on.
Alrighty. Moving on. You wake up. It's a brand new day. And
The sun is shining, the tank is clean, we're getting out of here.
The tank
The
is
thing is
clean.
clean. Oh, thank you for reminding me. Hey, can I do one more ad placement?
yes.
You should follow. What?
I said, oh me, oh my.
Oh me, oh my. You should follow the D&D Club's Instagram account. We are simply Fredonia_D&D. Elena, please give the radio station Instagram account.
Oh, that is at Fredonia_radio.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You should go and check both of those out because you'll see every time we record, I like to take photos of the cast members and myself.
And I can attest, it's very cool. You should go follow. And also, you know what? You're listening to WDVL 89.5 The Inferno. Bye.
And
Bye.
just a reminder that nothing that we do tonight. What's the message, Emma?
That nothing we do tonight is real, and it is, in fact, works of fiction.
It's all an illusion.
So yeah, with that, brand new day, all of you are sort of waking up, and Adgon sort of hops right up to y'all. And he's sort of just like, "Good morning. I hope you all rested well. How was your first night in the Feywilds?"
Morgan's just gonna like sit bolt upright, eyes wide. It was fine.
It was wonderful. It's very magical here in these woods.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. With that, I've been trying to figure out some places Steve could have gone, and the only thing I could think of is that maybe he's hiding out in Blightstraw's cottage, possibly. Not too sure though.
Who is this Blightstraw?
Oh, Blightstraw is one of the members of the coven. She is a tricky lady. I won't say too much on her because, I think you should know that talking bad about the coven isn't really looked too highly here, so.
Oh, I see. So this means that you think Steve might be in cahoots with Blightstraw and by extension the coven?
Per se, yes, because I thought illusionary magic would be beneficial, so why wouldn't Blightstraw think the same thing, essentially?
I see. Makes sense. Are you able to direct us to this cottage?
Yeah, if you honestly just head northwest. Yeah, if you just head northwest, you'll do fine.
Right, northwest. Got it. Just gonna roll a d8 real quick. Well, it's not too bad. I'm gonna start going north.
What was the D8?
It was just to determine which direction I was going.
All right, so you're not doing poorly.
Actually, no, I'm going northeast.
Oh no. All of you start leaving, and Agdon's like, "Do you mind if I tag along? I would really appreciate possibly helping find Jingle Jangle."
Oh yeah, sure. Well, you know what?
Nice.
Why don't you just, take the lead?
Okay. And he starts going the exact opposite way that Morgan started on. And you all head there. And if you all want to RP for a moment as I search something up.
Wait, so Morgan's leading?
No.
No,
We're
okay.
just having Agdon lead.
Oh, okay. I was
But
about to say,
I've established a new system. All right. So whenever I have to go a direction, I roll a d8, and each of the numbers corresponds to a different direction on the compass. Starting with 1 is northeast, and then 2 is
And then it
east.
just goes
It just goes
clockwise?
clockwise. Yeah. That's my new system. So if it happens to be correct, you know what? More power to us.
All right, so as you sort of head there, you notice that the water's getting progressively deeper. You also notice that as you start walking past, you notice that there are people on stilts. They're stilt walkers,
Ooh.
and they sort of just walk past, sort of giving a gentle nod as you walk past as sort of a greeting.
What sort of people are up on the stilts?
They are hobgoblins. So we're just walking past.
Just hobbling along.
Yep, just hobbling along.
But
And yeah, they sort of just go their ways. Y'all go your ways, and eventually, you make it to Downfall. Blightstraw's cottage is located in Downfall. And there's a couple of different places you can go in Downfall. I've shared a map with you, so if there's anywhere you want to go, just read off the little bubble that's associated with, and we can go there.
All right. Where is it?
So right now the party is currently looking at a map that I've sent them on our Discord channel. And they're sort of determining where they want to go.
Okay. Do we have the number sheet that goes along with
No.
that? No?
No.
Okay.
Where'd you put the map? What
It's
channel?
in
Visual aids.
Huh. I've lost that channel. I
And
don't know where it
as
is. Oh, there it
Emma
is,
has
okay.
described to me, this is actually the DM's copy of the map.
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
DM's
okay.
copy of it. Like on the player's version, they don't have like the numbers detailing like the locations or whatnot. So
Also-
you would just have to be like, I want to go to this place that looks like this, and I did not want to take like the time and hassle to have y'all sort of describe it.
I vote we go to D12.
It's wild to me that a square is 10 feet and not 5 feet. That really throws me off.
Oh, is that what it
Yeah,
says?
it says it down in the bottom.
Weird. All right, so one
Yeah,
vote
you
for
can just-
D12.
So details. Well, where are we right now?
You're essentially right by probably D17 is your closest thing on the bottom.
Huh. So we're like right next to what I assume is a tower right there.
Yes.
So we have one vote for D12. Well, I feel like D12 is the big central lair,
Do you?
and I think that we should snoop about a bit and perhaps gather some intelligence or formulate a plan or probe our enemy's weaknesses first.
Okay. What are the other votes currently?
This is a great question.
Which, by the way, G, you are, once again, the feeling you had when you first entered Prismere is starting to become a stronger feeling the closer you are to, like, this area, where you're just like, I'm starting to get a lot of, like, ideas for, like, different tricks and shows. Like, you're starting to be a little bit more creative.
Wow. Guys, I have this feeling I've never felt before. We should just keep exploring this place.
Well, I mean,
All right.
that was the plan.
Yes.
I have
So
my
I vote.
Oh, you vote first.
For what you're doing, because it's working. I'm having ideas.
Oh. As you know, I'm a very reliable guide.
The first time I'm feeling creative.
All right. I say we go counterclockwise, starting from where we are. We just work our way around.
Which way is counterclockwise?
So like going to the right.
Okay.
If you're reading a clock, instead of going from 12 to 1, you go 12 to 11.
All right, bet.
Yeah, it only works with circles.
I mean, it could work out a square.
Maybe.
So, what's the general consensus?
All right. Well, I'm gonna say if we're close to D17, we should start there.
Yeah.
Everyone in agreement?
I'm down for that.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Okay. So y'all sort of just go right to the thing that's in front of you, which is D17. And I've scrolled too far. D17. You see a frayed rope tethers a giant toad to a wooden post in the middle of this hut. The toad looks uncomfortable as a pair of sticky, webbed hands push their way out of his I'm gonna say overall pocket. And you see a little bullywug sort of appear. And it sort of like comes out of the pocket and then falls just face first onto the floor. And he's just like, owie. Hello.
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 Sorry, that's loud.
Are you, okay?
Yeah, just bumped my head a second, but I'm fine.
Is the frog okay?
Oh, you mean... yeah, the frog's okay. The
He looks-
frog is a frog.
He looks kind of uncomfortable there. You sure?
Yeah, he'll be fine eventually. Like, he sort of just looks around awkwardly, and then, poof, the frog is gone. See? He's not uncomfortable anymore.
Is he alive still?
Was he ever really alive is the question, you know?
That's
Why-
a great question, and I don't know the answer.
Why are you just illusioning a frog?
Oh, I'm not illusioning the frog.
That's kind of cruel to be doing that to your
Was-
animal
was-
companions.
Was the frog illusioning the
G.
frog?
All right, what's up?
37.
What about it? He's happy in the cage. I hold
Does-
up the cage.
I would like to insight if 37 is happy.
I
in
would
the
also
game.
like to insight that, Nick.
I will not.
I'll give you help, Rick.
Okay.
I'll insight the bullywug to see if he is telling the truth about the frog.
Okay.
That's a 17.
Okay. So, with
People
a
are
17, the bullywog was telling the truth. What did y'all roll for insight on
On Nick, that was a 10.
10? With a 10, yeah, G is telling the truth, you know? Wholeheartedly the truth.
He's just gonna be like shaking his head up and down.
Dylan is shaking her head no.
His hair is like kind of flopping around with his head.
Alrighty. And so the bullywag sort of just goes on its way. Nothing else there's like nothing else to do there, really.
Can I search the cottage for any more frogs, large or small?
Sure, go ahead and make a investigation check.
Oh boy, investigation. I feel like I'm not good at that.
I'll say I would like to help Morgan.
Alright, go ahead.
Is it the help action?
Yes,
Yes.
that's the help action.
That is a 17.
A 17, you sort of enter, and it's super dusty in there. It doesn't really look like anyone's been lived in there. It's really empty also.
Whoop, that was yawning. All right. Well, no more frogs. Let's say we go to the next one. That'll be D16 on the map.
Okay,
So I guess-
D16.
So it's a similar structure.
Alright. Do you want to try opening the door? Because there's really nothing outside.
Are there windows?
Yes, but they seem to be boarded up.
Can I try to peek in between? Is there a crack in between the boards I can try to peek in between?
Yes, so looking in through the window, you see standing just inside the door is a jittery bullywug with a spear, and behind this guard is a wooden crate with hunting gear piled atop it. Huddled in the back of the hut are four more bullywugs. Tension hangs heavy in the air as one of the huddled bullywugs signals you to enter and join their conversation.
All right, let's go in. They want us to come in.
So you hear sort of like a lock unclick on the door as it opens up.
Do they really want us to come in, though?
I'm pretty sure they did. They motioned for me to come in.
Just you or all of us?
Did they motion just like with a wave? Because the first step of illusions is misdirection.
Oh no.
Not again.
Think about it.
Insight check on the bullywugs to check for hostile intent.
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and make your insight
There's a
check.
lot of insight check tonight.
Yeah.
I like the idea that
I have a +7 on insight, and I'm gonna use it.
I like
You
the
have a
idea that I keep like
+7 on
coming up with
insight?
theories,
Yes.
but I never use insight to prove them.
Anyways, that's a nat 20.
Oh, a nat 20. With a nat 20, there's no hostile intent whatsoever, but there's definitely hostility amongst them.
But not at me necessarily.
Yes.
All right, I think they're safe. Let's go in.
Okay.
All right. So you enter, and they're just like, finally, someone who can help us sort of finish this debate once and for all. So personally, I think I should be king.
Whoa,
And
what?
It sort
Wait
of
a
jumps to the other person, and they're like, no, I think I should be king. I deserve it. I've been here the longest. And then it jumps to another person, and they're like, no. I should be king because I'm
I-
attractive.
Wait, how much more attractive is that one?
No,
than the
no,
other
he's
ones?
got a point.
I want one.
I
want my own army.
I want my own
planet. I deserve it.
So, roll.
I'm so sorry.
You just hear the Steven Universe chant.
No, it's not the Steven Universe chant.
It's the fact that
hurt
we,
a little bit.
It's the fact that we all just sort of started doing it really loud.
sync.
No, loud.
And in sync.
No, the sync part is fine. It's okay. Listen, it's okay to sound terrifying. We were just quoting Big Top Burger earlier.
Oh yeah, of course.
Sure.
Hey, what's
So,
up?
roll
Hey, what's up?
insight
What's up?
on how
What's up?
attractive this
What's up?
bullywug
What's
is
up?
from the
What's up?
other.
Good weekend, man.
Have a 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 weekend,
That's a
man.
9.
What are we rolling for?
Okay.
Rolling to see how hot the frog is.
I would also like to roll for that.
Go ahead.
11.
That was a nat 1.
He's a liar.
Dylan, you don't see the appeal. They ugly. So, Morgan, you're also just sort of like, don't really see the appeal either. G, however, you notice at least a slight difference amongst them, where this one is slightly more conventionally attractive.
I mean, you look alright, but like, I don't know. This guy over here, he knows what's going on.
Listen, I know how to settle this debate.
He
all
works
right?
on his makeup real well.
All we need to know is your policies on taxes. I need to know what kind of tax code you're going to implement as king.
They all sort of look at each other and they're just like, taxes? Well, obviously we're gonna like not do that. And they all sort of just agree like, yeah, no. Nah.
That does
Well, then how am I
sound
going to
dumb.
distinguish your platforms?
Because I deserve it, and they all sort of just like nod in agreement that each one of them deserve it.
Why not have a quadumvirate?
What's that?
It's when you have 4 kings.
But who would be the fourth? There's only 3 of us.
Oh, there's only 3. Then have a triumvirate. When there's 3 kings.
I thought you were going to imply that with Morgan being the monarch,
Oh.
she was going to jump in.
Morgan's already a monarch. She doesn't need more kingdoms.
I mean, does
I mean,
Or you could just have me be the king.
No.
Well, wait a minute. I think she should be the king.
Well, I think I should be the king. No, I think I should be the king. No, I deserve to be king.
I don't think either of you
Oh,
deserve to be the king.
Can't wait.
And it seems like most of us agree that she should be king. Right, guys?
Yeah. I'm honestly 100% on board
Right,
with it.
you two?
Right.
Yes. Yes.
So it sounds like you two are outvoted.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Can I help?
I would say for this interaction, unfortunately, not.
Oh.
Can anyone help me?
No.
How about me?
But the twin psychic power.
Nothing can save you from this.
And this is a what?
Persuasion.
$19.
With
No.
disadvantage.
You said disadvantage. Okay. Sorry. 10.
Okay.
I whiffed that one up.
So with 10, they're just sort of like, yeah, no. And they sort of just go back to their own conversations.
Is there... So wait. Fine. You said no. Is there... But how do you determine who's going to be king? One of you just goes out there and says, I'm king now?
Yep. That's how it works.
Morgan.
Morgan will nod solemnly.
Morgan, no. Just walk out that door and declare yourself king.
Morgan will spin around on her heel, stride out the door,
Does Morgan know where the door is?
Excuse me.
hits her, runs into the wall, turns again, this time finds the door successfully.
Excuse me, you two goblins. What are your names?
They're bullywugs, I think.
Yeah, they're
Bullywugs.
bullywugs.
You two bullywugs. What are your names?
So I'm George the 14th, I'm Edward the 17th, and I am Tyler the 1st.
Oh no.
Morgan, walk out that door. Say, I am king.
Or queen.
Do you want to be king or queen?
I'll be queen.
What were their names again,
Alright,
Emma?
alright.
George the 14th,
Say George the 14th. Go on.
Edward the 17th, I think.
Edward the 17th and Tyler said that you all came to an agreement. and
Tyler
that
the
you're
first.
king.
Tyler the first.
All right.
All right.
I will go out the door, loudly proclaim, I, Morgan Leslay, with the endorsement of George the 14th, Edward the 17th, and Tyler the 1st, declare myself queen.
They all sort of just look out the door, surprised Pikachu face, like, what?
I'm gonna follow closely behind and go, yay! And then just say he's a jolly good fellow.
For she's a jolly good fellow.
Alright. And all of them sort of just fade out into non-existence.
What have we done? They're
Well-
gone, just like the last one.
You, my friend, are now the queen of these lands. Although I don't know how much there is to actually rule.
Am I ready? Am I truly ready for this power?
The amount of times
That's-
we've given Robert's character some sort of leadership role.
I'm gonna
While
put, I'm
also
gonna,
not having a sense of direction.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
put my hand on your shoulder. Be careful. That title might also be an illusion. But it's just like the most
But I
eerie I've ever said.
But I
talked about
feel-
illusions.
I feel the weight of the crown on my head. I can almost see the sword of Damocles
Oh well, then
when I look up.
let's just take it off for a second then. It'd be a lighter.
No, it's metaphorical.
Oh.
Well, I guess, what do we call you?
I can feel
My liege.
the fate of this land hangs on my every word.
Well, my liege, what do we do now?
Now, we go that way.
And what is
Fascinating.
that way?
Well, it is attempting to go across the bridge in the direction of D15.
And is that where we're gonna go?
Are we
so,
in agreement?
so declares the queen.
So declares the queen.
Okay, so we make our way to D15. So this hut has a steep thatch roof. A small wooden chest rests in the middle of the floor, and scattered around it are 6 fraying silk cushions. The air in here carries the stretch of decaying fish. Oh, carries the stench, not stretch, of decaying fish. A little, brazier hangs from a rafter, providing the dwelling's only light. Brazier?
Yeah, I think so.
It's brazier.
My favorite activity is hearing Emma mispronounce everything.
You know what?
Can we make
I'll
that
give
a
you that one.
segment?
That's a classic one that nerds have been mispronouncing since the 70s.
Yeah.
Oh no.
My parents have told me stories of people mispronouncing that word.
So
Real,
wait, how
as you
is
do.
it pronounced?
Brazier.
Brazier.
Brazier?
Like
Yeah,
Fre-
don't pronounce
Brendan
it the other
Fraser.
way.
Okay.
Oh,
It is in fact not Brazier.
Robert, it just clicked. Like as soon
Yeah.
as you're like, yeah, don't pronounce it the other way.
Anyways.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm hitting the chest with my mace.
Okay.
Just as soon as I enter the door and I see the chest, war cry, charge at it, hit it with a mace.
Okay, make an attack roll against the chest. With advantage, since
Alright.
it's an inanimate object.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's not a mimic.
Oh, it is.
All right, that is a 16 to hit.
You break it wide open.
Oh, it's fine.
So, this wooden chest contains cookware, spices, old fish bones, and a toad.
Is the toad okay?
But the toad, the toad's fine. He hops out the door. And yeah, the toad be gone. So yeah, it's cookware, spices, and old fish bones. And if you wanna think about what specific cookware it is, it's stuff to make cookies.
Damn,
Is
Emma,
the
I would
unicorn
like
cookie
to
cutter in
search.
there?
It is in fact in there.
May I search for it?
I've already got it.
Yeah, Morgan already sort of just has it in her hands, sort of looking at it.
And then I'll hand it to Dylan.
Yeah.
But there are other cookie cutters in there. Like there's a goblin-shaped one. There's a rabbit-shaped one. There's a whole bunch of just mystical-shaped ones in there in general. So yeah, you have a whole cooking set to do whatever you want with.
Guys, we can make cookies.
What? What a radical thought to do with a cookie cooking set.
I would also like the audience to know that I did just write unicorn cookie cutter, exclamation point, smiley face in my inventory.
Oh, as you do, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Now hang on to that. It's worth 100 gold.
I will. Don't worry.
Don't lose it.
All right.
Is there with the spices, is there any cilantro?
There is.
All right, I'll take the cilantro.
Okay.
And I'll step out the door of the hut, and I will chuck the cilantro into the lake.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about this. So yeah, you toss it. It's gone. And as you do
One less
so,
jar of cilantro
as
in the
you
world.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Why did you do that?
Cilantro is an evil spice.
okay.
Okay.
Robert has a special gene that makes it taste like soap.
Yeah.
Oh.
So as you do that, the ground underneath all of you sort of gives
It's
As-
a trap.
as you start sliding. Something did not like you throwing the cilantro out into the swamp.
Show yourself, cilantro lover.
And you sort of go down this winding tunnel system, crossing paths with each other occasionally before all of you landing into individual cages.
The entire time, Dylan has her hands up like she's riding a roller coaster as she's sliding down.
So yeah, that happens.
As you do.
If you want to RP what's happening as you...
Can we all see each other in these cages?
Yes. So, 3 large iron cages. Well, no, more like 6 of you. Yeah. Wait, no.
There's 5 of us.
Five of you.
There's another person down here.
Huh. Is it
So
Steve?
Sir Talavar.
So 6, actually no, 7 cages because Sir Talvar and Adgon. So 7 cages hang from a wooden beam that extends out from this balcony over the lake below. Actually 8 cages. Trapped inside one of the cages is a smiling satyr. "Hello there," he says.
What did you just do to deserve to be down here? Did you also want to bake cookies?
I
What
made
are you in for?
I made a bad pun. A really bad pun.
So it seems you end up down here by doing something that upsets some sort of entity?
Yeah,
What,
but-
like,
But I'm trying to fix it because I personally am not that creative, and I'm hoping that maybe being here will help me out with that, because it feels like every time I'm here I get so much more creative, and then when I leave I lose all of that.
wait, you come here willingly.
Yeah.
So it's not a punishment?
Oh, I see what you did there. I should write that down for my next joke before I forget it.
That wise guard. Oh, I should write that down too.
The satyr's just like G stealing jokes.
But yeah, my name's Vanzel. It's nice to meet y'all.
Vanzel, you say?
Mm-hmm.
So who put you... So you came to this cage
Willingly.
of your own volition?
Yeah.
So then
Okay.
who controls these cages? Why are we in these cages, do you
Oh.
think?
Blightstraw. Blightstraw, we're at Blightstraw's house now.
Ah. I see.
Yeah.
And Blightstraw likes cilantro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she likes her spices. She's a spicy gal.
But cilantro? Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So currently on the map, you are located in B14. For Bavlorna's cottage. I think that's how you pronounce your name. But yeah. But as you sort of look around, all of the cages sort of have locks on them, and there doesn't appear to be a way out. It seems.
Oh.
Corellin, take the wheel.
So Morgan,
I
as you
forgot that was your god. That is so funny.
I love Corellin, take the wheel.
So Morgan, as you say that, you hear Krellin speak to you.
What is he saying?
He says, "My child, look in your pockets, for you have the key
Can I ask a question?
to
real
this
quick?
mystery." Sure.
This is for Dylan. Not Dylan. Who's Dylan? Where the- This is for Robert.
Yes.
Who like, out of character, who is Corellin?
Corellin Lorathian is the god of elves, the patron deity
We've
of
done
elves.
this before. We've had this conversation.
Yeah,
And
because-
yes.
We've made the joke about how
Anyways.
Dylan and Dill do not know who Corellin is.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
thank
remember interjecting and also being confused that you didn't because I thought you were all related.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this was during the carnival.
Yeah. Oh, right. I reach in my pockets and I pull out the iron key that was given to me earlier.
It shines brightly.
Like a diamond.
I'm going to try to use it to unlock my cage.
All right. So you sort of reach your hands out from the cage and start fiddling with the lock, and you're able to unlock it.
All right, so I'm gonna try and climb up onto the balcony.
Okay. Acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. Uh-oh.
Oh,
That's a
no.
7.
So you think it's a good idea to sort of climb downwards to make your way to the balcony.
Oh, Morgan.
No directions.
Oh, Morgan.
Oh, Morgan.
But you start to lose your grip a little bit. Seeing as strength is not one of your strong suits, if I remember correctly.
Nor is acrobatics.
Yeah. And now you're just hanging by a singular hand, which isn't the greatest to maneuver with.
How could that have not worked? Maybe I'll try going up this time.
Okay.
I'll try and pull myself back up into the cage.
All right, athletics, please.
Oh boy, I'm even worse at that. That's a 9.
Ooh, so you're able to get like at least half of yourself into the cage again, but you're sort of just still dangling there as the rest of you sort of just watch.
I got this, guys. Don't worry.
Are you sure that you do?
Probably. Listen, Carl said probably, so I gotta trust him. By the way, how close together are these cages? Can I like reach?
Yeah, they're pretty close together. Like, simply just extending out your hand, you're able to high five Dill if you wanted to.
All right. I will extend out my hand, but instead of high fiving Dill, I will hand him the key.
All right. Dill, what are you going to do with the key?
I am going to unlock my cage.
All right. You unlock it. What are you going to do now?
I'm going to very simply get out of the cage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go unlock everyone else's cage.
All right. So with that, acrobatics check just to see if you're able to move easily amongst the cages or not.
That I can do. That's a 10.
10? Okay, so yeah, you struggle a little bit moving from cage to cage as they sort of just push apart every time you try to like reach over to the other cage. But you're able to unlock everyone's cage.
Awesome.
Except for Vancel, because as soon as you open up Vancel's cage, Vancel sort of just like, oh no, I'm good here, and closes it back up.
Does he have a key of his own?
No.
Would you like the key to hold on to?
I honestly think we should probably hang on to the key.
Yeah, but we can't just leave him here.
No, I think he's pretty content, actually.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can.
I'm pretty content.
So how do you get out once your creativity comes back?
Oh. I sort of just hope and pray, I guess.
Yeah, see, there it is. That's the way.
That does not solve all your problems.
I don't know. It's worked so far.
Whatever. Fine. Good luck,
Vancel.
Vanzel. Yes. You have fun down here, and I'm going to start heading for the exit.
Wait,
Alright.
before we go, Vanzel, do you have a last name by chance?
Yeah, it's Lensval.
That's quite a mouthful. Farewell.
Yes.
I was hoping it would be Washington.
But yeah, y'all make your way and you instantly enter B13 as it being the closest area to you. With B13, it's the kitchen. So, in this messy kitchen, a stout figure with a stained apron, iron boots, a crimson cap, and A cleaver chases a pair of vultures around. A butcher's block while the squawking birds fight over some food.
All around the something's bench, the butcher chased the vultures. The vultures
Man,
thought
what's
it was
going on
all
over
in good
there?
fun. Chop goes the butcher.
And yeah.
What's the butcher doing? Why is he chasing that thing?
But yeah.
I think they're stealing his food.
Huh. He's not gonna do anything by just running up and getting it. What he needs are
Hell.
illusions.
No, he does not.
I don't know.
need
Honestly, I
illusions.
want to see how this plays out.
Watch this. All right, so after I pull up the character sheet again, because I once more exited out of all my Google Chromes. One moment.
Alrighty.
Not Azrael. Okay.
Gee willikers.
Gee.
So I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna vortex warp.
Oh, boy.
The food over to us.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I was going through my head. I was like, "This. I have no idea what he's going to say next. He could vortex warp any of the objects that have just been described, and I would not be surprised."
No, I was
would
trying
be
to make a
funny.
point.
So wait, what are you vortex warping again? Just
I vortex warping food, the butcher's food to us.
okay.
Specifically the one that specifically the food. That guy has the food, right? The one he's chasing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
So yeah, you vortex warp the food over to y'all, and they sort of just go, huh? As like the food's just gone.
Do I have it?
You do have it.
Okay. See? I told you I could do it. Illusions.
That illusions don't usually interact with the environment.
Yes, they do.
I think you're just doing magic.
It's called disappearing and reappearing.
Speaking of disappearing, the three of them, as they surprise Pikachu face, with the no food, they fade into non-existence.
Everyone around here does that.
I can't believe you're queen of these lands.
Yeah. If I had known all my subjects would be disappearing all the time, I wouldn't have been so eager.
You're queen of these lands, and they don't even stay there.
They're all like illusions. This is such a strange place. I really like this place.
All right.
Good. We'll
we
leave
leave
you here then.
Ooh.
Dylan and Dill have the exact same thought. Let's leave G here.
I have an idea. Let's leave.
But the door is locked, and
the only way out is through the perfume department.
That is when you see the door leading to B10 slowly creep open.
Man.
I will slowly sort of peek around the corner into B10.
As you do that, you see two creatures are having a conversation over tea in the middle of this room. The first figure is seated in a time-worn armchair. She is a tall, lean woman of gray complexion, dressed in black with a wide-brimmed hat, obscuring her eyes. The other figure is a toad-like creature with bulging eyes and crackled skin. It is clad in shapeless garment and sits on the end of a love seat with its legs pulled up beneath it. Flies flit into and out of its mouth, which hangs agape when it isn't speaking. Two tiny versions of the creature cling to it like pets. The room is filthy. Dirty dishes and bits of discarded food lie everywhere. The furniture was perhaps once of fine quality, but now stains of mysterious origin model every surface, and the upholstery has been patched numerous times. Set with its back to the wall in the corner is a hulking wooden cabinet. Sturdy legs support the bottom of the cabinet 6 inches above the floor. A decrepit wooden staircase climbs up the wall in another corner. And that is where we'll leave it for today. Thank you all for playing today.
Oh, wait, there's one more thing I want to do.
Yes.
All right, does everyone, your knuckles, is
Oh,
your
I'm
cooldown?
ready.
Are you guys ready?
Oh, why are you doing
All right,
that? Okay.
you guys, can you guys do it in there? All right, everyone.
I can't really see what you're doing.
Oh, we're cracking our knuckles into the microphone.
Oh. Okay.
Ready?
All right,
Evil.
everyone ready?
Yep.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that was
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
All right.
All right.
That was evil.
Elena sounds so confused.
I'm also
I'm
confused.
going with it.
We've been talking about that for the past 2 sessions.
We tried to do it that one time, but we were on
Oh.
cooldown.
Everybody
can't
was on
believe it.
cooldown.
Alrighty. So, with that, what are some people's key takeaways from this episode?
Why are my people disappearing before my very eyes?
As the queen, you're going to have to figure that one out yourself.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Morgan is the queen we all need.
Yes.
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 We
Literally,
stand a queen.
la slay queen slay.
Yes.
That should be your political motto when you run for queen next time.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Silly rabbit. You don't
You
You
run
know,
for
like
queen.
how you run for queen.
Another merch idea.
Yes.
Alrighty. Any more key takeaways from tonight's episode?
Light Cleric has a really powerful channel divinity thing. They get that at 2nd level, by the way.
I know
Oh,
they
yeah.
do. It's really cool. I played a light cleric once.
Not Ethan
I
stealing
played
my,
a cleric once.
Not Ethan stealing my mic for a little bit there.
Oh, yes.
Funny.
All right. Emma, isn't there anything you want to say to the people?
I would like to say thank you very much for tuning into this week's episode.
No, the other thing.
Everything we do and say are works of fiction and nothing is real.
Except, yeah, that one.
Except the friends we made along
Except the
way.
friends we made along the way. Except the individual
One
little games that
Piece?
we were playing on our laptops. Those were real. Anyways.
All right. So now then we'll get to our goodbyes. Starting off with
Jazz.
a late. Oh.
Oh, wait.
Jazz?
No.
What?
You guys start first.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay. So goodbye, Elena.
Bye,
Elena. Bye,
Elena.
Why did you hold it out?
And this is
Your
why,
favorite twins.
Yeah.
And this is why our goodbyes are always done with some time to spare.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then goodbye to me, myself, and I.
Bye,
We're going reverse.
I'm leaving first.
Oh, yeah, you're leaving first.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye,
Oh, goodbye.
Jazz.
Goodbye, Jazz.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody. Make sure to see The Whiskey on December something, probably the 16th, and also watch Big Top Burger on YouTube.com. Goodbye.
Bye,
Bye,
Nick.
Nick. Oh, is it my turn?
Oh, it is.
Farewell, mortals. Later, dweebs.
Bye,
Bye,
Robert.
Robert.
Bye, Robert.
Bye.
All right, looks like that's it for me. I can't wait to leave Brian here all on her lonesome. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, Ethan. And now I'm all alone, all by my lonesome. Bye, everyone. And have a great weekend, man.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good
man.
weekend.
it's
man.
Have a good
good.
weekend.
man.
Have a good weekend.